let me know if sounds are not right, that kind of thing. This still sounds kind of loud to me. Maybe it's just because it's on my end. You want to be part? Come on. Okay, stand on your feet. Hello! I'm gonna give it just like a minute or two more. This is Dallas. She is the fluffiest, little cutest. She is so pretty and she has so much personality and she is the friendliest cat. Very vocal. She is kind of dumb. She's like my really pretty but dumb cat. I love her to death. Yeah, feel free to lurk. That's what I'm here for. Just like some background and whatnot. I do annoying, terrible voices. My gamer tag is Leary Lee. It came from World of Warcraft back in the day. Lyriana was my main character for, like 15 years or something ridiculous like that. Yeah, so I just play games for a small group of people. I've been trying to make a nice little community where people can come and just kind of hang out and be chill and whatnot. Yeah. I hope you guys can hear the cat meowing at me. Okay, I gotta play a game, kitty. Yes, I know. I can't remember for sure if I can use... I don't think I can use a controller for Hiveswap. I think it's all mouse keyboard, so... Yeah. I've been gaming for a long, long, long time. I grew up with video games back in the early 90s, where I did mostly console gaming, and then as I got older, it just became a lot easier to upkeep a computer and buy things and just download them easily. I mean, now systems will, like consoles will let you download things and whatnot, but the computers did that long before, and it was really convenient, especially for hermits like me who don't like to leave their house. Cat. Alright. And I don't know that it has my old save, but we're going to do a new one regardless. And I haven't played this since 2017, so I do not remember it. Chapter 2 came out last year and I missed it. I've been waiting on Chapter 2 for years and I missed it, so... Oh no! Monsters! Alright. Your name is... Sorry, you're gonna need a minute. Okay, you gave yourself a minute to freak out. Because of the monster. The thing with all the legs and teeth. The one you barely got away from. Minute's up, though. You take a deep breath, let the uncertainty slip away into the toothy, arm-waggling darkness, and focus on what you know. Your name is Joey Clare. You live just outside of the town Haunt Switch. You are in no particular order, a puzzle solver, a semi-orphan, a dancer of multiple schools, an aspiring veterinarian, and a big sister. I am also a big sister. Speaking of, that monster, the one that barely missed eating you alive, only you're not thinking about that right now. It might be headed back outside where your little brother is. You've got to warn him. Oh, it's click to move. I forgot about that. What does this do? Anything do anything yet? Your babysitter got you this junior veterinarian's medkit. It's kind of important to you, so you think you'll leave it here for now. It would really bust you up if something happened to it. So this is full of all kinds of 90s nostalgia as well. I don't know whether to check first or to... I don't really remember. Let's start over at the far end of the room. Oh geez, that's a lot of things. Well, we see some baddies. Doghouse. Looks like the dog's still okay. Poor puppy. If that icky, snaky thing hurts her, well, you'd use your budding veterinary skills to patch her up and make it all better, but you'd also be very angry. Right now, she doesn't seem to want to come out of her doghouse, but you don't blame her. You briefly muse on the metaphorical significance of the flashing light. What could it represent? The past? The future? America? It's your stupid brother. You need to get in touch with him. Okay. Yikes, more of them? Gentrification is the real monster. Oh, you. Blistering social commentary aside, you sincerely hope you and your brother aren't killed and eaten by these eyeless horrors. The sun is just set, making for a glorious autumn evening. As such, an autumnal evening glory radiates from the heavens, kissing the clouds on its way down to earth. Okay. Enough of that. Some of these are legit hilarious. Let me see if I can remember this one. What could possibly go wrong? That's what Bubsy would say if he were here. He'd never stop saying it. You'd hear it in your head forever, like echoing like screams echo across still water. Hot steppin'. You don't really perform the styles of dance that make this movie such a pulse-pounding barn burner of a smash hit, but you'd certainly like to, someday. The story that keeps happening. Never-ending story. Just look at that childlike empress. She sure looks pretty pleased with herself for someone who's only in the movie for about 5 minutes. I think this one is Metroid. The bounty hunter's advice for dealing with monsters would probably be to shoot them, or change your shape, or both at once. She's cool, but pretty difficult to emulate. Ginger Rogers. Gosh, she's really something. Greatest tap dancer who ever clattered gracefully across the screen. Probably. No, wait. Definitely. And still kicking. You love Block Hustle, the game of descending columns that disappear as lines are filled, but you could only find a poster of the American box art. Shoot. Second Mom. This, one of my favorite games is Earthbound, and its Japanese name is Mother. This game is only available in Japan, but there's this kid at school who says his uncle works at the game company and says he gets to play all sorts of secret games before they even come out here. He runs off at the mouth like he has all of this insider information and sources inside game companies, but honestly, you think he's just desperate for attention? You tend to ignore him and focus on more pleasant things like this super cool poster. Second Mom rules. You love your video game console. You're a computer game enthusiast at heart, but you can't help but enjoy the tactile sensation of a controller in your hand as you fight evil and save animals and etc. Lots of etc. I don't think you can play. You just saved before fighting the final boss, which means You'll need to budget several hours to fight through its various forms, anti-forms, and transformations. And look, you've got a lot on your plate right now. That's fair. Let's see, what do we got here? You usually don't have much to record in here on account of the humdrum life you lead, but you thinks today will be a different story. Maybe you should take a moment to record a note now, just in case this is your last chance to set down your final words before your tragic demise at the hands of a horrible snaky thing. So I believe this is how you save. It's locked, but if you wish to gain access to your long buried or recently buried secrets, you'll have to use your diary key. Okay, we have to find our diary key. Since she's been gone, you've seen less and less of Pa over the years. Guess he had greener pastures to move on to, or bluer beauties. That little girl there, she's destined for big things. Big hopes, big fears, big worries, big lonelinesses. Now hold on, pull yourself together. What would your mom say if she knew you were thinking like that? You really wish you knew? Okay. The goal of this game is to get 4 of your colored circles in a row before your opponent who's trying to do the same. You can also theoretically connect 5 if you're kind of a showy jerk. Let's see what's in our... I believe we need this. You really get a charge out of this game. It's kind of bossy though. No, I don't want to challenge it. I don't think I need that. I need the walkie-talkie first. This is Sir Bappy Paw Swatter, your beloved Manthro chap. You tend to his fussy whims and needs when you trouble to imagine what they might be. What a daring dream to combine the finest qualities of the animal kingdom and the nobility of humanimals. Wait, you mean humanity. Anyway, Sir Bappy Pawswater will have to tend to his own fussy whims and needs for a while. You've got a lot of crap on your plate right now. Okay, I see that I have a lot on my plate. Where's the thing? One day you hope to be a veterinarian. Then you can be the one caring for fuzzy-faced baby critters. So when someone catches you in the act of snuggling them all and tells you to take a hike, you can flash your vet badge and say you're here on professional medical business. And then they'll have to take the hike, not you. Where's the other thing? Oh, there it is. Your walkie-talkie. Half of a set. Your brother has the other one. Could come in handy. So we're going to take this. Feels a little light. Uh-oh. Yep, no batteries. You remember cannibalizing the walkie-talkie when something else needed them, but you can't recall exactly what that something else was. This is where you keep your clothes. You consider your fashion statement to be fun and comfortable and try to model yourself after Clarissa, as she explains it all. Ah, Clarissa. She really does explain quite a few things, except, of course, precisely where she gets her clothes and how she manages to look so great all the time. Look. Puppy Surprise is having puppies! How many? That's the surprise! Puppy Surprise! Puppy Surprise! Do you guys remember that commercial? How many puppies are there inside? Puppy Surprise! Puppy Surprise! No, just me? Okay. Whenever you look at this thing, the song from the commercial runs through your head like a snake monster on an autumn evening. It's a great place to stash your keepsakes, where they stay as safe as a teen hiding in her bedroom from a snake monster. They should be pretty safe on the shelf, which is the point of shelves, you suppose. I believe you reach inside the expectant plush canine, and Puppy Surprise is having puppies. Oh, well, there seems to be a lot of things in Puppy Surprise. Ah, yes, no one would ever think to look for your precious diary key inside this plush mother dog. Least of all your brother, who was upset he didn't get one of the puppies. Jude can be pretty melodramatic. Speaking of precious keys, there's also a beautiful old trinket that used to belong to your mom. You have no idea what it is, but looking at it reminds you of her. Honestly, you're not sure you'd be comfortable leaving it here with everything that's going on. Okay, so we're gonna take that. You collect diary key from its plush hiding womb. While you're at it, you think maybe you should keep this beautiful heirloom of your mom's close. Alright. So we're gonna go back and save for no apparent reason. What time is it? It's 15 minutes in. And the only thing... Oh, that's right. It's locked. Oh, you have to use things. You unlock and open your diary. Nice. Juicy secrets, here you come. Except they're just your boring secrets, so you don't care. I don't... You usually... Oh. Okay. So you can't really read it. Let's write in it. Maybe something from your past will shed some light on today's terror mysteries. Some little detail, mentioned offhand and forgotten. The key kicking off a casual cascade of connections that terminates in a catastrophe of snake monsters. April 13th, 1994. Dear Diary, ho-hum, nothing much happened today. I tried to make some new friends at school to maybe expand our social circle beyond just me and Jude's friends all the time. Wait, is it weird to call my brother's friends my social circle? Ah, well. You know what I mean, Diary. I don't have any friends that I can really call mine, so I'm trying to branch out. I guess it's better than calling them my web ring. The kids at school are jerks, though, and they called me a poser when I tried to talk to them about games I like and stuff. Between you and me, I think a bunch of the kids at school might be evil? Geez, now I'm sounding all paranoid like my brother. They're just up to no good. I can feel it. June 12th, 1994. Dear Diary. Whew. First day of summer vacation. I can't wait to get a break from all those clowns at school. Sometimes I think what I really need is a vacation from humanity. October 25th, 1994. Dear Diary, I can't believe I haven't recorded an entry since the beginning of last summer. Needless to say, I've been back in school for a while now. Next summer can't come soon enough, sad face. I came home to a drunk babysitter again today. Sure is some quality adult supervision we youngsters are getting around here. She means well enough, though. Haven't heard from Pa in weeks. Last we saw of him, he popped in the house to drop off some more stupid mummies and globes or whatever, then skipped off to go on more adventures. What a bozo. Also, how lame is it that he made us call him Pa instead of Dad when we were growing up? I miss Mom. Double sad face. If this is going to be the last entry in your diary, then by gum, you're going to scare the bejesus out of whoever finds it once you're snake chow. November 11th, 1994. Dear Diary, forgive my hasty and nervous scribbling. I'm kinda scared, but maybe also a bit excited. Anyway, I can't talk much now. There's a sly and cunning monster on the prowl, possibly hungry for kid meat too, so I've got to... Okay, I don't have a darn clue what I have to do, but I'll fill you in later once I do it. Joey. Satisfied you've done your duty vis-a-vis posterity, in case the worst should happen, you relock your diary and hide the key again, safe and sound. If you're recording it for posterity, why would you... Never mind, I don't need to know. Okay, Do I have to challenge it? Oh, right, that's where you put the walkie-talkie batteries. You'll just take them back out. Okay, one more game for old time's sake. Jude's probably fine. I guess I probably shouldn't do this for too long. Oh, looks like the green button isn't working. Well, nostalgia satisfied. Might as well scavenge the batteries. Success. The walkie-talkie works like a charm now. A charm with battery power. You feel pretty pleased with yourself. It would seem you just solved your first puzzle of many, on what is sure to be a sweeping adventure full of mysterious brainbusters. Then again, putting batteries in a thing isn't technically solving a puzzle, you suppose? It's just overcoming a minor inconvenience that you created yourself using mundane, widely available modern technology. You don't care, though. You're counting it. Alright, now, can we... No, I don't... Yep, okay. Can I use... Oh. Jude, are you there? Are you alright? Yes. Been covertly signaling status and requesting yours, over. You mean the lantern? I don't know Morse code. I would never use such easily decipherable code, over. Enemy agents everywhere, over. Wait, unover. Still unconfirmed vis-a-vis your condition. Following enemy serpent encounter, over. Please report bite status. How many and how gross, over. I'm fine. I'm fine, no bites, you weirdo, but thank you for asking. It was a close one. Great, was worried, over. That reminds me, after I shut the door on it, I think I heard it clomping back off down the stairs. I don't think you should leave your treehouse anytime soon. It might be headed back your way. No plans of leaving current location yard crawling with cryptid vanguard, over. Wait it out then. Cryptid vanguard? Cryptid vanguard? Missing big picture, Joey, over. Okay. Maybe a little less obtuse then. Purely defensive posture, tactically suicidal. Monsters likely just a distraction. Could have obscured additional agents on approach, over. Do you mean like more monsters, or can't discuss on unsecured channel? Can't be certain who's listening. But evidence points to Antares class conspiracy cascade, over. What? Repeat, unsecured channel. Can't get into details, over. That's fine. I'm not leaving my room because of your dorky conspiracies. Trust crucial on the battlefield, Joey. Hoping presence of monsters had tipped equation away from typical skepticism, over. I trust you. Okay, that's fair. Okay, what do I need to know? Your current position not secure. Large yard-facing windows. Location compromised to enemy. Situation rapidly deteriorating. Must abscond to attic, Joey, over. The attic? Yes, the attic. Strong door. Well stocked with tactical materials. Take left out of bedroom. Go upstairs. Highest room in the house. Over. I know what the attic is, Jude. It was just a weird suggestion. What else is new? More inscrutable rambling from my treehouse lunatic brother? Don't understand. You sounded confused. Trying to help. Over. Okay, look, just shut up. Okay, I'll sneak there. Lock the door. And you can, call the cops? Negative. Must assume law enforcement compromised. Oh right, 911 blocked our calls. 911 blocked our number after all your prank calls. What? Drills. Not pranks. Xenomorph incursion preparedness drills. Look. Failed miserably by Fat Cat Xenomorph collaborators of Haunt Witch PD. Jude. On our own. At the house, at the species. Over. Jude, I'm going to the stupid attic, okay? I'm sorry for being mean. Do you have your weapon? Over. What weapon? What weapon? You mean my old weapon? What for? Serpents swarming everywhere. Over. You want me to fight them? With a flashlight? Don't blame you for being nervous with huge concentrations of serpent presence. Must be brave. Your brother believes in you and knows you can beat the serpents. Over. Stop saying serpents. Do you recall where weapon is? Over. Yes. Sorry, my face cam blocks the walkie-talkie, so I have to look over at my other monitor. Yeah, it's in the closet. Understood. All set then. No, I mean the hall closet. Crap. Over. Yeah, well, I guess I'll have to take you at your word about all this. Are you sure about all that? You are sure about all this, right? Absolutely, extremely certain. Over. Over and out, Squirt. I think I checked pretty much everything in here. Along with ballet, you also study tap dancing. You haven't decided which you prefer. Ballet is fun, but tap is also fun, in a different kind of way. You have considered blending the two, wearing one tap shoe and one ballet shoe at the same time, but decided to fully master both and earn the respect of your teachers before unveiling your boundary-shattering Bellap style to the world. So, it says we can equip these. Let's do that. You add the tap dance abilitech to your technique. Techniche? Yep, those are words that refer to those concepts. You learned them literally just now. These will help if there's anything you need to shake up or shake off, or if you're just in the mood to shake it. Won't let me tap randomly? Fine. Your babysitter gave you this for your birthday. Joey, she said. This wizard's the best. He lives in his little wizardy orb, just swimming in spells and glitter. He will protect you. Look, he's doing it right now. Your babysitter loves wizards, obviously. She's pretty great. This is a raised and cushioned platform where you spend several hours every day unconscious and hallucinating, usually while the majority of the other people on the continent are also doing the same thing. Okay, smarty Alex. Mom won this award at around the same age as you for being best at ballet. It's very pretty. Alright. Why would I want to mark the calendar? It's the 11th of November. Today started off just like any other day, with another sunrise and the sound of birds going hog wild out there in the trees. But their songs have all but stopped, and now there's something else going hog wild out there. You don't know what it is, but it ain't birds. And it sure as heck ain't hogs. Okay, so do I mark it? You've already marked today's date as part of your daily routine. If anyone claims that you didn't exist on the day of November 10th, 1994, you can shove that big red X right in their face to prove them wrong. Didn't they just say it was the 11th, though? Looks like the coast is clear for now. He said it was to the left. Better hurry over to the hall closet and retrieve your weapon before that crafty old serpent, you mean snake, can get the drop on you. Nope. So, I should get my old weapon from the hall closet and then head up to the attic, right? Affirmative. Also refrain from excessive chatter. Over. Oh, right. Yeah. Bye. Could alert monsters. Over. Yeah, I got it. I'm going. Bye. Can't be too careful in espionage game, Joey. Silence golden. Over. Jude, shut up. Remember one time in training mission, couldn't keep my trap shut. Hoo boy really landed us in a pickle. Over. You've never had any training. I'm turning off the walkie-talkie. Bye. Over. And click. Let's go this way. What's over here? A bunch of stuff that should be moved to the attic. There's some toys here that you don't play with much anymore. Basically, a pile of useless trash. Do I look? You got this toy caterpillar so you could learn how to cure caterpillar diseases, but it turns out plush caterpillars don't get sick. Still pretty cute, though. Befriend. The caterpillar can't help you, and you can't help the caterpillar. Not a productive friendship, but at least nobody's being taken advantage of. Okay. You are loath to touch it and disturb whatever astronomically improbable equilibrium is at play. Best just to leave it be. On the rare occasions he's home, Pa can be heard bumping around up here while tending to his hoard of stupid antique trash, or priceless artifacts, you mean. No, you don't. Open? It's locked, but you need to get in here as soon as you can. You peer through the keyhole. Animation. Weird. What the heck was that thing? How long has it been there? Hey, the attic door's locked. Cripes, forgot about that. Tactical blunder on my part over. It's fine, no big deal. Just left the safety of my room to be eaten by monsters in the hallway. You know, because my dorky brother sent me to the safety of the wrong side of a locked door. It is not fine over. Jude, panic not necessary. Extreme danger possible, however, should acquire weapon at all haste. Will relay key whereabouts upon weapon retrieval. Over. Ugh, fine. So it is fine. Over. Bye. Over and out. Nope. Like, this house is not... I haven't figured out... well, actually, I guess I don't remember. But, like, the house is just, like, in a gigantic disarray. You can see, like, there's stickers all over the wall. My mom would have killed me if I would have put stickers on the wall. What does this say? Jude insisted the terrified horse was being abducted. Your counter-argument completely schooled him. Was only a clever distraction masking a secret abduction. Happy birthday. Nope. His friends brought him a special surprise. This painting now commemorates your triumph and particularly spectacular equine nativity. I feel like they use the thesaurus a lot for this. It's your mother's jewelry box, a priceless heirloom of immeasurable sentimental value. Also, there appear to be some of your brother's empty cans of Pringles. This thing's always given you the creeps, but that didn't stop you from patching it up after Jude accidentally ripped it with an experimental foamless dart. Shoot, what was that called? Like, monster... Not monster in my pocket. Monster... it'll come to me. From the first and last dart gun war with Jude, Belinda here provides great cover for those who refuse to use firearms, namely you. You tried to distract him with your tap dancing, and then stick a dart on him, but it didn't work. At all. This gun can shoot a stream of water up to 50 feet away. Too bad you don't use guns. I remember this kind of. This lady was just hanging out in her altogether, which, you mean, who are you to judge? Except it made you slightly uncomfortable, so you churched her up a little. You feel kind of silly about it now, but whatever, you were like 8. I like how she put, like, tights on her and stuff. Okay, no, this way. What way am I going? The attic was a bust for now, and you've gotten lucky avoiding monsters, but you really do need to gear up with your strife weapon before you go downstairs. I was going downstairs. I just want to... Okay. Ah, the shark people. I can't remember what they're called either. This lamp's not even plugged in, but there are at least 9 possible light sources in your immediate area, so maybe it got lost in the typically well-illuminated shuffle. Is this it? Wait, look. This is the hallway closet. If memory serves, there's a box full of some old belongings of yours in there. You wonder if it has what you're looking for. I think it's up here. Look. That box probably has the stuff you need, but you can't reach. You wonder what your next step should be. I don't want to go too long tonight. Actually, your tap shoes might be the solution to this problem. If you could just get a good stomp going, you might be able to tumble that box right off the shelf. Alright. Tap. Do the tap thing. Do it. I'm clicking it. What do you want from me? You think back to before. Back to when this closet door was shut. You had a reasonably good guess about what was inside, but now your guess is even more reasonable. Oh, you have to select the box. I'm not tap dancing on the box. Wonder what's stashed in here. Nothing fragile, you hope. You pick through the box and find a flashlight and an old pair of ballet slippers. These will come in handy. Oh hey, there's some pet treats in here too. You keep caches of these all over. You never know when you'll need to treat a pet. You go ahead and try your flashlight. Click, click, no dice. Another battery problem? You open it up. Wait. There were no batteries in here at all. Just a bunch of stupid pogs. Dang it, Jude. Found my old strife weapon. Guess what? It's full of your stupid pogs. Crap, forgot about those. Please keep safe, over. Fine. Okay, but I'm not going to take especially good care of them. Please protect Mulder at all costs, over. Ugh, you and Mulder. This Scully Pog is obviously where it's at. Terms acceptable, keep them safe, she's yours, over. Still need to get you to the attic, over. For safety, right? Well, whatever, I'm trusting you, I guess. Appreciate that, over. Although, so far it hasn't really paid off. Joey, please, just need you to head to the trophy room, over. Oh, gross, I hate that place. Why does he even need a special trophy room when our whole house is just his dumping ground for whatever garbage he picks up on his stupid adventures? We'll find key to attic there. Mysterious whims of absent father not relevant. Fine. Over and out. Teddy Rupskin! Oh, they won't let me check him. Wait. Your light bright. Hours of fun with the number of hours and the degree of fun dependent on the power of your imagination, which in your case means many hours and a lot of fun. Oh, that's right. You get to change it. I don't know why I'm doing this. They won't even let you click on Castle. Is this Castle Grayskull? I think it's Castle Grayskull. Look. This is the door to your neurotic dork of a brother's maximum security bedroom. He keeps it locked up tight because of all the silly conspiracy work he does in there. You sincerely doubt you'll be entering this room anytime soon, but really, why would you even want to? It's full of nerd stink and goober crud, not to mention it's where his pet usually lurks. You love all animals, but just the same. That's one you'd rather let Jude deal with. Alright. So head to the trophy room? Affirmative, over. Got it. Over and out. Okay. They're suggesting that the trophy room is in this direction, I would assume. Some great photos and portraits of your mostly great family. You decide to take a closer look. Pa used to be great with animals. You wonder what happened. Maybe a betrayal? No, impossible. Look how good that dog is. That dog never betrayed anybody in its entire life. You would stake your entire reputation on it. The whole thing. Mom is the picture of grace and radiance, and Pa is just Pa. Seriously, has he ever changed his look? Sometimes you wonder if he was born with spectacles and a mustache, or at least one of the two. There aren't any pictures of the three of you together, so you tried to make one through the art of composition. By hanging these three solo pictures together, it's kind of like there's a photo of all three of you. Sort of. A lovely diptych of school portraits. The laser background, the bad hair days, simply perfection. Haha. Jude puts the dip in diptych, you mutter to yourself. Such an unreal burn on the unsuspecting chump, but he probably wouldn't even get it. Come to think of it, maybe neither do you. Ooh la la. That there is your mom looking très magnifique. When you grow up, you hope this mirrors what you will look like. You and your very good dog. Aww. Pa and someone you presume is his sister? No one's ever mentioned. Not that the two of you talk much. Kind of weird to think you might have a second cousin out there that you've never met. Excuse me. Maybe she died young. The old timey times were pretty rough. You and Jude have a lot of fun memories with your babysitter, but now probably more than with Ma and Pa combined. You always thought of her as kind of a cool and fun older kid you wanted to be until you got old enough to realize she's a pretty sucky role model. You wonder what her family is like, but it's probably not your place to ask. Ugh, you can't even look at this picture. You deplore cruelty to animals, one of the many ways you and your father never saw eye to eye. One of the other ways was how he never actually looked at you much, let alone your eyes. I hate pointer walks. Stupid. This guy, what's he so happy about anyway? His expression probably made more sense in the original context. That is to say, whatever tomb or template or whatever that your pa plundered from him. I keep trying to call him a PA because I'm a nurse and I talk about PAs sometimes. Physician's assistants. Uh-oh. Well, it seems the power is out. That should make the trophy room quite the adventure, which is to say, not quite the adventure you wish you were having right now. Well, it would seem the power's out. Classic psyops over. What? Credit where it's due. Best way to destabilize countermeasures. Leave you in the dark. Literally over. Not literally. It's still like late afternoon. I can see fine. Should have no trouble getting the trophy room then. Over. Fine then, Mr. Mission Control. Yes, great. Over and out. Walk down the stairs. What time is it? 6:42. I think this is the trophy room. You can't tell if the noises you hear are from the monsters or the wind. It's either some particularly whooshy monsters or some really groany wind. Leaving the protection of your home seems like a bad idea. It might be creatures and weirdos ahoy out there. You think you will stay inside where your chances of meeting creatures and weirdos are still pretty good, honestly. Play haunting melody. Oh, that would be just the thing, wouldn't it? Some kind of eerie, lonely sonata to really set the tone for the adventure ahead. Something in a minor key, maybe? It's a shame that you would probably provoke a bunch of monsters to eat you. This piece was too depressing, so you gave it a nice refinishing. If your pa has a problem with it, he's welcome to say so the next time he's actually around. You'll wonder if you'll be driving by then. To college, where you teach, because you're an adult and 20 years have passed. The ladies in these paintings are eerily beautiful, although Maybe everyone would look like that in blue? The lamp, goodness. You'd like to meet the lady who modeled for it someday. Okay. And they do say something about bluer beauties or something like that earlier on. And I think that's a reference to that, but I don't remember for sure. There's a guy out back there. Should I be worried about it? This lamp makes you blush brighter than the lamp itself. You've always enjoyed this painting, particularly because the lion looks so alive. Whoever painted it must have a very good imagination. Either that or they painted it very, very fast. Boy, your pa really gets inventive with his taxidermy, huh? What a ghoul. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. It's not just for stuffed bears, of course. It was named for its founder and chief physician, Arsala Teddy Bear. Okay. Oop. Clicked off my screen. Okay, where is the trophy room? Pa's major totem of power. The clunky gadget controls the TV, the garage door, the toaster, the thermostat, pretty much everything else that with a charge running through it. That's definitely a typo. It's pretty hefty. You pop open this behemoth and score. You pocket the E-cell batteries right into the old Silodex. Okay, well, how do I get to the store then? Oh my gosh. I'm going to stab something. This one? This might be the kitchen. This is the kitchen. Power's off, and as such, your fax machine is basically useless. This is an unacceptable state of affairs. The sound you've heard since you entered the kitchen grows louder as you approach. The awful static is nothing like you've ever heard, and you want to go back to not hearing it as soon as possible. You turn off the radio. Is there anything else to be done on the screen? Your sweet loyal dog loves that flap. Jude used to like it too when he was younger. He still likes it. The sink is full of dirty dishes. Someone should clean those up. Look, you're not saying you never have home-cooked meals. Your babysitter is a pretty good chef, even. It's just, well, none of you like doing dishes, and the nice thing about takeout is you can just eat it right out of the boxes and then throw the boxes away. Of course, none of you really like taking out the trash, either. Okay. Do I need to do anything here? A shaker full of season all magic spice. Your babysitter is a terrible cook, but she jumps this stuff all over everything, and it actually tastes pretty good. Maybe it really is magic. Get it. Magic spice mix. Of course, everyone knows there's no such thing as magic. It's all faked with chemicals and stuff. Still, those chemicals are delicious. Touche. Okay, this way. This mummy currently blocking your access to the rest of the house. He's been there since your pa left him there months ago. So I move him? Yeah, not a lot of choice. Not a lot of chance of you being able to move Pharaoh Napoleon here. Fine. With the power out, you're going to need some sort of light source before setting foot down this broken neck trap. Can I put... Do I have a flashlight? You're going to need some D-cell batteries if you want this flashlight to serve any purpose other than emergency POG storage container and very poorly designed paperweight. These were E-cells, she said. Okay. This was working. Does it have batteries in it? Can I... Pop open. Aha! Yes. D cells. You can have never have too many batteries and never in too many different sizes either. D's. Go in here. Another electric device successfully powered through clever manipulation of resources in your immediate environment. You are on fire. With your flashlight fully functional and a fit fighting form, you feel significantly better equipped to handle most low-light environments and also to beat the bejesus out of any of these creeps that get too close. Although, that's a last resort, of course. Why can't I use my keyboard to move? Alright, let's go downstairs. Spooky! It's a machine designed to take your clothes and wash them. You call it a washing machine. It serves its purpose admirably on the rare occasion that a human being is willing to cooperate. Okay. Your pa brought this home as a souvenir. There's nobody inside it. It's kind of like a metaphor, you guess? You're not sure you want to start down the road of analyzing your life as if it were a work of fiction. Souvenir from your pa after his trip to Hawaii. He's been exploring the Pacific a lot lately for some reason, or so he mentioned offhandedly a few years ago. You assume he's still doing that due to you not having any fresher data, or particularly caring one way or the other where the hell he is. Pa loves his Blue Lady's portraits so much he keeps redundant backups scattered around because it's okay if you ignore something supposedly precious to you as long as you're paying attention to something kind of similar in another location, right? You decide not to pull on that psychological thread because you have important work to do. Who needs that crappy old blowhard anyway? Your babysitter sometimes cracks into your pa's special reserve, and she tends to do it down here, so you and Jude don't see. You aren't really sure what to say about it, or if you even have any business saying anything about it at all. Look. With your pa's strange affinity towards the Betty Crocker brand ever apparent, this musty old junk mainly consists of all sorts of cooking implements, ranging from the familiar to the enigmatic. Really, now, you can tell what a whisk is for, but some of this stuff looks downright unethical. It's also in your way. You can't reach the circuit breaker. Move junk pile. You try to move one box and the whole pile is likely to come tumbling down on you. You need to find some way to get them all moving at once. Shake them up somehow. A controlled tumble. That's the ticket. I bet this is it. Okay. Do I need to do things? Oh, okay. Look. You cleared the boxes away with your fancy footwork. Now just give the breaker a tug or whatever. Flip breaker. You flip the breaker and... Uh-oh. Holy smokes. Strife. I don't understand what's going on, really. There is ways... I remember there being, like, tricks for each of them, but I don't remember what they were. Did it do anything? I can't tell. Is it just... Am I just... Graceful abscond. There we go. Prima abscond. Power back on. You doing thiops of encroaching forces over? Give you back light only to snatch it away. Described hypothetical very cruel. Dealing with thick operators. Over. No, it was just me. Criminy, Jude. That snake monster is down in the basement, by the way. I managed to get past him, but we'll probably need to deal with that at some point. Second encounter with said serpent, correct. Beast Wiley. But sister already established superior wiliness attribute over. Hey, thanks, I think. Trophy room should be trivial obstacle over. Wait, what? Attic key, Joey. Eyes on the prize. Keep me in the loop. Over and out. I don't know where the trophy room is. Oh, was I supposed to use... Why do I remember something about the fax machine? No? Alright. Don't remember. Is this... Oh! No. This way. And then I want to go this way. And I want to go in this room. I think this is the right room. Oh, great. It's so bright. Stop chewing on that. Come on. Come here. Cat number 2. Okay, fine. Get down, see if I care. Do I tap at you? Tapetizer. Main roars. Jaw ready for this? Indy, stop chewing on that, please. Plays, excuse me. Chew to that tango. Jaw ready for this. This is weird. Do I need to use this? Light on your feet. Light bite. Biter luck next time. Can I use this stuff? Opening course. Fletcher eyes on the prize? What? Some of these references are like so... Anyone for seconds? Make mine a double. Yay. Treat to a pulp. Ah, right. Monster inflicted death. Scene averted. You are unbelievably stressed out right now. Congratulations. You've ascended to rung 2. Attained rank of tail wagging tyro. Max hit point increased by 12. Muscle increased by 7. Congratulations. Rung 3. I'm not reading all this stuff. Rung 4. Your paw's love of globes knows no bounds, but you don't recognize any of the continents on this one. You'd have a better idea of what they were all looking at if you could read the scribbly labels. All you can make sense of is the X mark. Could it indicate treasure? This is exactly the kind of thing you wish wasn't in your house. Why couldn't your paw just leave their regular eyes in, and also, more importantly, leave their head attached to their body? You'd also like to put something in those sockets, but what? And also, wait, why do you want to do that so much? It's weird. I know you have to do this for something. You spin the globe and watch the white beams rake across the surface of the globe. Oh. It stopped at 11:11, and that's the day, 11:11. And has been as long as you can remember. If you could fix it, but why bother? It's not like you're going to make a habit out of strolling over to the worst room in your house to check the time. So where's the key? In his desk or something? Would never leave critical item in such obvious location. Over. Okay, but, like, where did you leave it? I just had to lure a hungry monster out of here with treats, and I'm not sure how much time I have for brother-sister conspiracy capers before it comes back. If room compromised, can't discuss countermeasures over unsecured line. Utilize puzzler skill set. Over. Oh, fine. Call back if assistance is required. Over and out. I don't remember. It's a katana. You have no idea what to do with it. Wait. Maybe you will just throw it away. You've never been entirely clear on what's going on in this tapestry, but it certainly looks intense. Just look at that fire-breathing serpent beast at the bottom, and that red-eyed figure on the throne. What's their deal? As if being dead weren't enough, your paw replaced his eyes with some creepy glass orbs. The light refracted in their facet stares gives you the creeps. But are you crazy, or is there some light reflecting off his antler too? Maybe that bears closer examination. Whoa, that did something. Jude, I can't make heads or tails of this thing. What thing? Over. I turned on a laser, but that's it. Nothing else is happening. Thought you were the puzzle master. What's wrong, it seems. Over. Hold on, over. Believe this calls for Burns. McGruff crime dog experiences trouble. Unbelievable. Over. Wait. Disregard previous burn. Superior burn formulated. Ace Ventura, pet detective. Please respond if ice required. Over. Pretty good burn. Okay, that's a pretty good burn. That was solid. You nailed me. Forgive if boundary overstepped. Have been informed, mildly contentious banter, cornerstone of squad camaraderie. Over. Yeah, it's fine anyway. How am I supposed to solve this thing? This is clearly a puzzle thing and it cries out to be solved. Use marbles. Over. I'm thinking as hard as I can. You know I like puzzles. I wouldn't be asking if it weren't an emergency. Actual marbles. Over. What are you talking about? Trivial, really. Over. What marbles? I don't have any marbles. You don't? None nearby? Over. No. Oops. Over. Oh, I do vaguely remember this, and it's hilarious. And though tonight is apparently the night you've been preparing for, laying so many preparations and countermeasures and countermeasures against, it would seem you made a rare tactical blunder. The marbles that Joey needs to disengage your strategic defense globe are here in your treehouse. Time to call in the lone gunbirds, which are another reference to the lone gunman on the X-Files. There was the Mulder and Scully Pogs, and now you have the lone gunbirds. When the heat is on from the government, you need to send an encrypted message while staying off the grid. You entrust it to one of your trained carrier pigeons, the lone gunbirds. Survey the truth. There's Langley, Byers, and of course, Frohike. He's your favorite. Dear sweet Frohike. Frohickey? I can't remember how his name was said. How you adore him. You cherish the wind he flaps. Carefully record your careful records of activity and mysterious figures you often see prowling around in the woods. Joey didn't buy it, but since the influx of monsters, since the sudden influence of monsters may have changed her stance. Maybe burning evidence. 1945. 12 U.S. Congress members suspected of cult activity. Unnatural fog. Look. Perfect place to store your flares. Well, some of them. It's also where you keep your beeper, but you don't really want to get into that right now. Can I open it? Can I have it? You retrieve the cache of flares you were keeping in your metal chest, combined with your flare gun, their tactical treasure. I see a flare gun. The chamber is empty because you observe proper flare gun safety protocols. But maybe you should load it because you've also observed some scary stuff this evening. Makes sense to me. Breath held, hands steady, you carefully load the flares into the flare gun. There's no going back now. The genie is out of the bottle. Red goes in right. I don't know if I need to remember that or not. You've already committed this crucial intelligence to memory, but truly a great field commander keeps even better records. What do you want? Tactical error. It's him. Tactical error. Consolidated all marbles in here. All marbles here in Treehouse to prevent attic key from falling into wrong hands. Over. Additionally, forgot about doing that. Over. No cause for concern. Putting top agent on it. Over. Wait, who? Did you get in touch with one of your friends, or... Oh god. You mean one of your pigeons, don't you? Over and out. Okay. Only a few of these are actually liquids. You're not saying that some of them are urine, but you're not saying that none of them are urine. You keep smashing geos in case they're secretly alien eggs. And if one is, well, you'll already have the hammer in your hand, won't you? You dropped your favorite pair of binoculars when you were retreating from the big serpent. Those are actually your secondary auxiliary binoculars, your Oxnox for short. Okay, how do I do the thing? I need to do the thing. Okay, I want to actually I want to do the thing. Do I need to do something? Oh. I don't think I need to do that, do I? Oh. Oh, that's why I needed to look at the thing. So I need a pouch. Look at that. A nice empty pouch. You sure should put some stuff in here. Red marble in the pouch, and a green marble in the pouch. Get pouch. Okay. Is that all I need to do? That was really hard to figure out. Even knowing what I need to do. Okay, do that. Ugh. I hate point and click sometimes. A lot of the time. Alright. Go forth! Oh, he's gonna not make it. Oh, jeez. Well, that sucked. That was my background for Facebook, like my cover photo, was just him like staring at the bird. I really liked this game when I first played it. I am not liking it as much as I remembered, though. Your hands are definitely not shaking as you pluck 2 more marbles from their safe, cozy compartments in the drawer and drop them into the depths of the pouch, waiting leathery maw. Aww. Success! Very success face. Success! Gee them, crow buyer than my box, so brave, so true, so great. Are you actually just point blank losing your mind now? It would maybe be kind of a relief after years of build-up, but you could have picked a better night for it. Mission accomplished. Buyer, champion of champions, is waiting for you in kitchen. Over. Why? Over. Oh, buyers has marbles required to acquire key. Over. Alright, I guess that sort of makes sense. New development. Buyer's being menaced. Please hurry over. What? Oh, okay, I'm on it. Hurry, please, Joey. He's all I have left. Over and out. Alright, let's go save the pigeon. And I'm probably gonna stop here pretty quick. I forgot how, like, crazy these, like, quote, battles are and whatnot. Can't remember. I think this one is. I feel like I remembered that. Cayenne, you hear me? No time for this. Hey, over here. Nothing doing. Alright. Pardon me, boy. Can you give me a shine? Tough crowd. Maybe something with a little more flash. Thrill him with daylight. Does it have eyes? Why are we... Anyway. Spice to meet you. I remember that one. I feel like we shouldn't trust that. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Looks like all that fracas with the monster got him pretty shook up. You might have to find something here in the kitchen you can tempt him with. Cracker. This game is so weird sometimes. All you can raid from the meager cabinet is the stalest, tiniest, worst cracker. This is all spoilers. Start over. Oh, hey, hey! I didn't see anybody come in. This has been, like, I expected this game to be a little funner to play with people, but it didn't. I don't know that I'm going to keep doing this one. I might change to Mayhem for Wednesdays. And then either play this on my own or, I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to befriend this pigeon, though. As you do not have flight capability, the pigeon remains out of reach. Maybe he needs enticing. What do pigeons like? Oh, that's right. I'm gonna use this. Success! This little fellow, Byers, you think? Yes, you're pretty sure this is Byers. Gobbles down the stale cracker as you tuck him into your pocket. He's got a little parcel around his neck, which you're fine with letting him hold on to until you actually figure out what you're supposed to do with it. Oh, this is a funny thing. You can use the bird on, like, everything. Byers doesn't know anything about your paw's sexy lamp. Let him stay innocent, if only for a little while longer. There's an actual achievement for using him on, like, all of the different things. Isn't there something with a fax machine? You put one of Byers' feathers gently on the fax slot and push a random number. Somebody out there just got a fax full of beautiful bird feather. So no one can say Joey Claire didn't leave her mark on the world. That's not it. I thought there was something like super funny that you could do with the fax machine, but I can't seem to figure out or remember what it was. Wait, no, come this way. Not that. Hey, what's he doing? You can make the bird play the piano. Wow, you guess this little doofus has some hidden depths. That's outside, I believe. Where's that going? Oh, back to the trophy room. Bum, bum, bum. I remember this being less terrible to control. Virus is pretty impressed by the wingspan on this thing. Just like using the pigeon on random things. I have to use... Oh, I didn't have to do anything. You discard the pouch. What an evening it's been. Alright. I'm gonna save. And I am probably gonna cut up for tonight. Been going for about an hour and a half, and oof, it's not as fun as I expected it to be. So we'll see if I change games. There's definitely still Night in the Woods on Sunday, and that one is much funner. Much funner? So much fun. So I will see you guys on Sunday. I hope you have a good time.